just so you don't get yourself into trouble, please pay attention to this. We all want to do our part. What we don't want is to get arrested or worse. I have a lot of white listeners who still don't understand that America is a police state and always has been. So this is for my white listeners. You need to know not just your rights, but the rights of ICE agents as well. As odious as everyone who works for ICE is, by law, ICE agents are allowed to conduct their job in safety and anonymity. Yes, anonymity. I don't want any of my listeners injured. I don't want any federal law enforcement agents injured. I don't want any of my listeners arrested. Now look, you can film ICE agents. You can approach them and ask questions so long as you're not interfering with their job or touching them. You probably can scream obscenities at them, but from a distance. The most effective way to check ICE's power is with your cell phone. Record everything. Now, there is a misconception out there about what ICE agents are required by law to tell you. By law, I regret to inform you, by law, ICE agents are required to tell you very little. I listen to a lot of community activists who seem confused, who think ICE agents are like local police officers. Local police officers, many of their departments require local police officers to wear body cams and display badges with their names and ID numbers prominently visible. But ICE agents are not local police officers. Usually, depending on the city, when you're pulled over by a local police officer, you can demand to see that officer's identification. You can ask questions. The same does not apply to federal ICE agents. Unlike many local police officers, ICE agents are not required by law to wear body cams. Under federal law, you are allowed to ask an ICE agent for their name and badge number, but they are not required by law to provide it. By law, all they must do is identify themselves as federal law enforcement. That's it. If you don't like the law, change it, but don't get arrested for violating it. Don't exercise rights you don't have. You need to know your rights and the rights of ICE agents. And if you watch the videos of ICE agents in masks on YouTube or TikTok, and I really recommend that you do, you see that the ICE agents are very intimidating. They don't answer questions. They don't give their names or badge numbers because they don't have to. You can ask them for it. That's not against the law. You can videotape them all day. Not against the law, but you cannot get in their way or touch them. If you don't like the law, change it. In July, New Jersey's Democratic Senator Cory Booker and California's Democratic Senator Alex Padilla introduced the Visible Act, which would prevent ICE agents from wearing masks and also force them to wear their badge numbers on their uniforms. Donald Trump ridiculed this bill, accusing Democrats of inciting attacks against law enforcement, because that is how Republicans have been operating going back to Nixon running as the law and order candidate in 1968. When you criticize ICE, you're threatening their lives. When you criticize a war, you're endangering our troops. And when you criticize the president, you hate America.